Hey everybody, we're back.
We're back.
We're back.
Yeah.
Goodbye everybody.
I wanna take you for a ride.
I can do that with a button now.
That's great. It's perfect.
I don't even have to mess around and prep it or anything, I can just press the button.
Good.
Final
That's
Fantasy
perfect. I love
6.
it. Here it is.
You getting sound this time?
Yes, I have sound.
Excellent.
Everything's good.
So I don't think we've really talked about like this opening for the title bit here. How do you feel about this in comparison with like other Final Fantasies?
I feel really good about it.
Yeah.
I think we first discussed it like with the first stream. So
I don't know if we discussed this. I think we discussed like the opening bit with the Empire's theme that leads into the scene on the mountain. I don't know if we discussed that bit with like the da da.
Yeah.
And I'm specifically thinking right now with like 5 opens with the dun da da dun ring, wah, wah, wah,
Yeah. Much more adventurous tone than this. This is ominous and like, ooh, something nasty is gonna happen. And I think it follows through pretty well with this whole War of the Magi thing.
Yes.
And so I like the intro a lot because it's a lot more doom and gloom right off the bat. And especially now that we're in the world of ruin, where things have gone to hell. So it really sets that tone from the beginning. Like, this is going to be a darker game, and it follows through with that. So I like it as a change of ways, you know?
Yeah, especially after 5. Because 5 itself was a very deliberate change of pace after 4. Like, the story was a lot more light-hearted. For the most part, it has its moments, 5, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, like, the death of basically all of the Dawn Warriors as the story continues. The passing of the torch of responsibility from the old to the young. Like, it's got its themes. FF5 doesn't do as much with its story, but it's got its points.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. I like the intro, and it's simple.
I'm waiting for us to finish this playthrough, and I'm going to start that Divergent Paths ROM hack that I told you about.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm very curious about it, but I don't want to get like my wires mixed with this, because like I've been wanting to play that Final Fantasy VI Rose hack that I told you about. There's like bug fixes and retranslation to unify dialects and such. And then Divergent Paths is like, it's like the intention sounds like a director's cut kind of thing. For one, the big thing they sell it on is Leo is a major member of the party.
Okay.
And has like his own character arc and everything. And it's like, you know, I'm really kind of down with that. Like different ideas. But I don't want to do that and then get mixed up of like what's actually in the original version and what's not. So I'm waiting until we're done with this.
Yeah, I think that's smart.
So what are you drinking today, Clem?
I only have water today.
That is lame. I thought we were going to make this like Mecha and Clim, you drinking buddies, as we talk about video games.
We could, because I haven't poured it yet. I went into my closet and I said, if I do decide to drink, I'll have this, because I haven't had this in a while. It's a Glenfiddich 15-year-old.
That's a Scotch, right?
It is. It is a Scotch, yeah. It's very, very good.
I know my alcohol.
This one. Do what?
I know my alcohol.
Yeah.
I mostly don't, but like
get...
Glenfiddich, Scottish, and I'm pretty sure I have heard of it before. Like, yeah, Scotch sounds about right.
Yeah.
So what are you saying?
Yeah. I said this one doesn't get the wood cup. This one just gets a Tulip Glencairn crystal glass.
Is that what it is? A snifter? A snifter would be smaller, wouldn't it?
I feel that a snifter is a little smaller and it's a little more globular. It's a little more rounded.
Yeah.
This is what would be a tulip glass.
Mm.
You might call it a snifter because it is designed to nose better.
Mm.
But no, this is nice because it'll. I like the wood. I like the wood vessel that I have because it does give a nice little like aroma. But when I have something like this, I want it unadulterated.
Unadulterated.
Which is why I drink most things straight and neat.
I mean, that's fair. I usually only use mixers to make things last longer.
Sure.
My old
Yeah,
job...
the size of the sip that I take is fine.
Yeah.
It like makes it last. Go on.
My old job, there was a couple who would come in every now and then. The first time I served them... this is like my job before my last job. The first time I served them, they asked me what I drink near the end of the night. I was like, yeah. At that point, it was whiskey. I was drinking whiskey.
Yeah.
When I drank. So they bought me a shot of Jack Daniels at the end of the night, and then every time after that they came in, they would just buy me a shot of Jack Daniels.
Nice.
And it's like, okay, that's actually really nice. Very friendly people, great for a laugh.
Yeah.
And it just like, at the end of the night, shot of Jack Daniels. And I'd quickly take a look around, it's like, okay, no. Like just straight shot of Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
Which, it's not the worst thing, but I feel like a shot of Jack Daniels shouldn't go down like that.
I get it.
I feel like you should take it slower.
Hmm.
I think once I'm done with this this bottle of crack and black spice rum, I'll try something new.
Okay.
That said, though, like this bottle will probably last to like the end of our playthrough here, and then it's like, well, drinking because you're drinking. I'm doing this to make it a drinking thing.
Yeah.
It makes it classier.
It is classy. Yeah. That's for sure.
Like, you gotta have the right kind of drink, but like you've got like 15-year-old scotch. I've got rum. And like rum's probably some kind of classy. It's not as though I'm drinking fucking Jaeger or
Yeah, we're not just sitting here with shot glasses doing a shot every 10 minutes. Like it's an experience. It's not like it's just something. It's a flavor experience. That's why I got into drinking to begin with, was I enjoyed the taste of it.
A large part of the reason why I don't do more drinking is probably I'm not that big on the taste of it. I feel myself like kind of just going off the spice rum.
Yeah.
Big on the taste of it. I could add that song shot, 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 shot.
Yeah.
I could add that to the random sound, and we could like every time it comes up, just like, okay, mandatory shots now.
Yeesh. It could get dangerous.
It could get dangerous.
I might have to veto that one. And part of that is because I don't have things that I'm willing to do shots of.
That's very fair.
You know?
The
Not that I'm like
shots
high end.
I find there's some places that I've been to do some really nice shots. There's a place called Revolution in town. And like you can buy 6 shots for £10. Or you could years ago, I don't know if they still do that. But like there'd be a set of 6. You couldn't mix a match or anything, it was always just like a set of 6. And they had some nice ones, like there was one that was definitely very cherry flavoured. There was one that was like ice cream. And it tasted like ice cream, but it was thicker. It was quite nice.
Interesting.
Yeah. I always find it's, for me, the best way to get a night started is to just buy a bunch of shots and then go with it.
Okay.
I have quite a high tolerance for alcohol.
Yeah.
And if I'm just drinking regularly, I'm not getting anywhere.
Right, I get that.
Yeah. So it's not enough to get like actually drunk, just like get the buzz on. Loosen things up a little bit.
Right.
What's the random sound button?
Fight the power!
That's a good one. I don't know if you can actually hear that. You might have to wait for it through the stream.
I'll have to turn it up. Nice.
I need to see about... I'm off Tuesday and Wednesday. So there's a bunch of stuff I want to see about adding to these, like let's say, probably a Simpsons quote button would be a nice idea.
Yeah.
Because like we got a bunch of
Yeah, that would
Simpsons
be
quotes
fun.
in there, but like just 10s, 20, 30, 50, hundreds. As many Simpsons quotes as I can think of.
Right.
And then just have a book, because they'll always cheer you up.
Yeah, Simpsons is good like that.
Yeah, like the good Simpsons stuff, and then you can... It reminds you of like the other bits in it.
Right.
That were also good. It's like, if you type in !blurst.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's like, just that one bit. This is 1,000 monkeys at 1,000 typewriters. Soon they'll have written the greatest works known to man. It was the best of times. It was the blurst of times. You stupid monkey. Oh, shut up.
Yeah. They're all smoking cigarettes.
Yeah. They're all chained up, and it's like, okay, what is this accomplishing?
Right.
It's a shame, like, some of them are just purely visual, though. Like, one of my favourite Mr. Burns bits is... I don't even remember why they're doing it, but, like, him and Smithers go through, like, a lot of security doors. And everything. And, like, the face recognition, the key cards, like, multiple high security doors, and get to where they're going. Yeah. And where they're going seems to just be, like, a shack with a broken screen door, and there's a dog in there that's just gotten in through the screen door.
Right,
and it's like all that security, and a dog just got in through the broken screen door.
Yep.
This needs more.
So.
We left off. I don't remember who we'd recruited. Oh, Mog.
Mog
we got Mog and Umaru.
Excellent.
We're gonna go and see about saving Realm. Because we're gonna set up to do the Cultist Tower.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and then you decided, oh wait, here's Realm. If we get Realm, we can find Strago and knock him out of it.
Yeah.
Right away.
Without having to come back.
Yeah.
This is Jador, the westernmost town on the map.
Is it?
No. Like, that's exactly why I've left, to take a look at the map. It is absolutely not.
Yeah.
Like, is this a town? You know what? That might be the Opera House.
I think that is the Opera House.
We'll probably pop in there later. Oh, the glitch. You can show off the glitch.
Glitch?
Yeah, remember the glitch I mentioned?
Oh. Yes, yeah. I do remember this.
Because I did end up leaving one of those rats alive. But one of the 8 dragons is there. And we're probably not going to get all the dragons, but it'll be worth like checking out some of them. Partisan is better for Mog. We'll get that, because it is a lance.
Right.
Crystal sword. Yeah, Mog makes a pretty good dragoon.
Yeah, I remember you were saying that.
He's a man, he'll make you work hard, make you stress hard, make you want all of his love. Random sound.
It's a weapon!
I'm thinking, like... You've watched Family Guy, right?
Yes.
I'm thinking of just, like, shuffling in there somewhere. You know when Brian and Stewie are doing the radio show, and they've got, like, the soundboard, and then at one point they've just got, like, that audio clip of Philadelphia.
Yes.
I'm thinking about like shuffling that in there.
Yeah. That'd be pretty funny.
So this is Owser's house. The richest man
Why
in
are all the
town.
lights out? Hey.
Yeah. No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
The Froggets is also cursed.
Oh.
It
Comes
comes
with a
with
free
its choice
topping.
comes with its choice of toppings.
That's good.
I can't remember what the next bit of that is.
I think the toppings contain sodium benzoate.
And Homer looks at him blankly and he has to say, that's bad.
Yeah.
That's the possessed Krusty doll.
Yes.
Yeah, the Halloween special
Yeah.
with the possessed Krusty doll.
And one of my favorite things is Marge calling the hotline, the Krusty Doll hotline. It's like, if your doll is possessed, please, press whatever. And she's on hold, and the song comes on. It's like, everybody loves a clown, so why don't you?
Here's the problem. You had it set to evil.
Right, the freaking switch.
A still life of
Now he's
frogs.
helping him take a bath.
They almost look alive.
Huh, almost. Ah!
Nightshade. Yeah, that's the thing with this set of rooms now. The paintings, some of them are possessed. One of them in
Right.
particular is notable. I think they call it Barbie in this version. It's re-localized to Darling in later versions. Dahling. Like, darling.
Oh, darling.
Yeah.
Darling.
Darling.
Yes, darling.
Darling.
No. Hmm. Delightful. Can you imagine if you just kept getting into fights by looking
I was
at that?
honestly wondering whether that would be the case.
Yeah. A lamp, maybe? That or boobies.
A lamp, maybe? Or like a weird set of breasts.
Yeah, that's what I said. Well, I said boobies.
Boobies. Random sound.
Boobies.
I am the storm that is approaching.
That's a dog, man.
That's a dog, man. Doesn't look lifelike.
No. Looks ancient.
Yeah, like this one, though. The others are very clearly just the sprites taken from stuff.
Yeah.
This one looks like nothing you'll have seen.
Right.
Lovely lady.
There she is. Oh, God.
Oh, it's Darling.
Darling.
Here, and they renamed it to... Barbie, maybe? Possibly renamed it to Barbie later from Darling. It was
Maybe.
probably always intended to be Barbie, but, like, naming possibility. Like when they renamed Vega in Street Fighter for the West.
Oh, did they?
Yes, his name in the West is M. Bison.
What?
No, not Vega. They renamed Balrog. In Japan, Balrog is called M. Bison.
Really?
Yes.
Then who's M. Bison?
Do you know who Balrog is?
Yeah, the boxer.
Yeah, M. Bison.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, in
now that
Japan it's
I'm
called
thinking
M. Bison.
M. Bison, Mike Tyson.
Yeah. In Japan, Bison is called Vega.
Okay.
Yeah.
And who's Vega?
I think Vega is just Balrog. I don't know why they brought Vega into that name change.
Weird. That's weird.
It is weird.
Mike Bison, yeah.
But yeah,
Hold on, I
they
see.
renamed it for fear of like being sued.
Yeah, I mean,
M.
sure.
Bison is just like at this point it's iconic as a name outside Japan.
Yes.
Pause this because take a look at the sprites here.
Mhm.
These are censored sprites. They are smoking in the original version. Those are cigarettes with cigarette holders. and there's
Sure,
smoke coming
yeah.
off them in the Japanese version and the PlayStation version.
Gotcha.
They also
So they
might
just
have
take the
more
smoke out.
cleavage. I'm not sure.
Okay. Interesting.
Because a bunch of like cleavage and nudity was censored in the Western release, and the only
Correct.
Western release you can get, which it isn't, is the PlayStation version.
Okay.
Completely uncensored sprites.
Hmm.
Because the GBA version, even in Japan, the GBA version is more censored than the original Super Nintendo version. Hey, Teak. Hey, Isa.
What's going
Smoke
on,
like
Teak?
thee in the 20s. Yeah. Fist Claw and Psycho Crusher!
All right.
Anyway. Darling, though, it's an idea that came back in 7 with Gem Nesmith.
Okay, yeah.
The difference here is I don't think they do Confuse, they're doing Tice instead.
Nice.
Yeah, Confusion, there's the chance of you... When a character is confused, there's a chance of them hitting the enemy. When a character is enticed, they will always target their own party.
Interesting, okay.
It's not a status effect you see so much after 6. Thanks for the work, Isa.
Mm.
And, like, I'm glad for that, because you know how I hate Charm.
Oh, yeah. It's dark and spooky down here. Whoa!
Back attack.
Wait, they snuck up on us. How are we pincer attacking them?
That's a good question, Clim. I'll answer that with a random sound. I should probably take that out of the random sounds because of how long it is.
Yeah, that was a long one.
Isn't that the matron from Figueroa Castle?
Could be.
I don't think I have any eye drops.
Hmm. Is that a painting of a woman now? Like, what's the deal here?
That was the figure that came up behind us on the chair.
Yeah. But what I mean is, like, she got mad that you got sucked into the painting. Now she's just like the painting.
I don't really know, but the implication of it's kind of creepy.
Sure.
It's not the worst thing to ever
yeah.
happen to me in a video game after I got stuck in a painting.
Instant death in Castlevania.
Exactly what I
Rondo.
was thinking, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm down for Castlevania, but I fucking hate that in Rondo of Blood.
Yep. Yeah, that level's where I gave up on Rondo of Blood for a couple of months.
It's easy to avoid if you're aware of it.
Yes.
But, like, it's bullshit that it's instant death if it touches you.
Yes. Yeah, because if you mess up just a little bit, it'll touch you and you'll die. A Moogle suit. That's peculiar.
You can wear the Moogle suit.
Be a Moogle, Kubo.
It's a fairly decent piece of armor.
Yeah.
I forget who can wear it.
Well,
but it
bet
does
it's
turn them
Realm.
into a Moogle. You know, it probably is Realm.
Yeah.
You know what I've been really feeling in the mood for the last few days? Final Fantasy X.
Ooh, okay. Hey, I feel like you said that recently.
Interesting, because I always felt like that recently.
Well, you had said it. You had said that you felt that way before you saw me play it,
And then I saw you play it, I was like, I don't want to play this anymore.
and then you just yeah. I noticed that woman was not in the chair anymore.
Don't worry about it. Honestly, like, the next Final Fantasy I should do on stream should be like 12.
Okay.
Because I've not
You're,
finished 12, and I want to actually do 12, but I want to do it for the stream.
Gotcha.
Mm.
I am not a fan of 12.
I've said this before, I got bored of 12 in my original playthrough, but that was also like the original release. I know the International Zodiac Job System version, which was not released outside Japan, did improve it. I know Zodiac Age has balanced it further.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I hear too. But I guess my problem is like, well, my issue was with the original Balthier and Ash.
I think everybody is into every character that isn't Vaughn and sometimes Penelo.
Penelo, yeah. I hate them both. Balthier and Fran are truly the heroes of the show there. But Balthier, Ash is alright. Ash, I feel, is a little bland. Bosch, I like Bosch a lot.
Don't listen to
I
Ondor's
do
lies.
like the... Say what?
Don't listen to Ondor's lies.
That's going over my head, I don't get it.
It's an FF12 thing.
Oh.
Oh, Ice is back. Quick, get
Gotcha.
him. I mean, to be fair, Final Fantasy has been very closely copying beats from Star Wars for a long time. Since at least 4.
Right. But that's sort of like a Simpsons did it situation. Neat little gimmick. Like, you know, Star Wars, like it's a story, you know. So like, yeah, there's gonna be other stories that seem similar to it.
Yeah, Star Wars
sure there were
itself
things
isn't original.
Right. Yeah. That's sort of what I mean by that. I mean, really, what is original?
Have you ever seen A Fistful of Dollars?
No.
The Clint Eastwood movie?
Mm-mm.
Worth watching, it's a good movie. I think it was like Eastwood's first big western, directed by Sergio Leone. It is an undeniable rip-off of Akira Kurosawa's Yojimbo.
Okay.
Which is really interesting, because like, Akira Kurosawa's like, this is a fantastic movie. Absolutely cannot deny it. It's also undeniably a rip-off of my movie, I'm gonna have to sue them for it.
Alright.
I like the idea of the tactics in 12 with the Gambit system. Like, setting things up like that and watching it play out is an idea that I like.
Yeah, I just didn't like how inconsistent it was.
What was the last version you played?
The original version is the only version I played.
I'm not saying
what
like,
I found
go out and
was
buy Zodiac Age, maybe wait for me to do it, and then see what you think.
Yeah.
But like, Zodiac Age might be better for you.
Right.
That's what you're saying?
I was just saying, like, I remember setting up gambits, and then I'd be waiting for somebody to heal me based on the gambit that I used, and I see them doing something different. Like, I put heal me, like, at the top of the thing. Like, if my health is this low, like, this is the first thing you should be doing. But they're doing something different first, because that was the first thing they did. Now their next turn, they're gonna heal me. I need responsiveness better than that for this to function properly, you know?
That might be better in Zodiac Age.
Yeah.
It's interesting to consider because that idea of the Gambit mechanic system
Mhm.
It's like, okay, if this, then this. It's a flowchart.
Yeah.
It's been done in like a lot of games after that.
Yes.
Like I
Yes,
feel like
has.
it really started in a big way with 12, but it's been done in other games since then. Dragon
Yeah.
Age is very much the thing with that.
Mhm.
Kingdom Hearts 2 definitely has that. I don't remember who was in the first one. Because
Yeah,
like
I
Kingdom
don't
Hearts
really
1.
remember. They did it in Tales of Arise. I don't know if they did it in other Tales games. They had similar setups.
Yeah,
in
they've
Tales
done it
of
in
Arise.
previous Tale games, but I wouldn't be able to tell you where it started.
Yeah.
But even then, that was a very simplified version of it.
Yes, it was.
I
You're right.
don't know if it was more complex in Arise. Well, in previous Tales games, it was always very simple.
Yeah, it wasn't terribly complex. Like, you could change the order of things like you would with the Gambit system in 12. But it wasn't as broad. Like, I remember in 12, you could do, like, almost any percentage. Like it wasn't just, in Tales of Arise, it's like, okay, if your health is below 50%, use this. If it's below 25%, use this. You had different percentages in 12, if I remember right. And just lots of different options. Or like, if you're the target of this, cast this, sort of thing. I do get to what you're saying, Teak, about random battles, and that is a good point.
We've discussed this point before on the mecha-chrono stream, featuring mecha-chrono. I definitely understand why somebody would prefer anything that isn't random battles, but whenever enemies are on the screen, I feel obligated to go for them, because my concern is if I don't, that's going to bite me in the arse later. I'm not going to be high enough level. Random battles, that's out of my hands. And I kind of prefer it that way.
Okay.
So otherwise, I feel like I'm just stressing myself out going after every enemy in the area. Which, like, you may have seen when I did Final Fantasy 13. I went after every enemy in an area before I moved on.
Yeah.
Still wasn't enough, though. There's still so many fucking points in that game where you just gotta grind.
Yeah, and that's kind of the problem with 13 is there's no real way you can grind other than you leave, like, even leaving an area and coming back, like, that doesn't reset everything, does it?
There are points where you can reset everything.
Yeah.
There was one I pointed out in, like, chapter 5 or something, maybe. Where it's like, okay, those enemies respawn, we could just go back and keep doing this. But the gains you'll get from it will be so pointless. It's like, off stream, I grinded in Grand Pulse until I maxed everybody's Crystariums that they currently had access to. Everything maxed. And then they won't get access to another tier until the end of that chapter. And then from there, when we started the stream again, I went from there to the end of the chapter, which wasn't a short amount of time. It was like a while. There was a lot of stuff going on there. And it's like, okay, next chapter, new section of the Crystariums opened. The amount of experience I grinded from that, like from when I started streaming to the end of that chapter, wasn't enough to hit the max on the next Crystarium yet.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
At least part of that is down to just it being quicker to Mash X. It brings up the thing of, like, I've said about Aethra in 8 before. It's like, hey, you want to do it in the 10-minute time limit? then the best way to do it is to just mash attack, don't summon Shiva. I know what efficient means, Teak.
Oh boy.
Because, like, the time it takes to cast a spell and then have the damage come out, you could have attacked, like, 2 or 3 times.
Right. Yeah, versus the damage it's doing, which is not terribly high. It'd be one thing if she was doing, like, you know, thousands of damage, but... Which is why Dragoons...
How dare you?
I don't like Dragoons either.
Dare you?
Wanna take you for a ride. Wanna take you for a ride.
Bastards.
That was good.
I
was
love
really
the
funny.
outrage quits. Like, they're my favourites.
Yeah.
I don't know, I've always liked Dragoons from a design standpoint, and I main Dragoon in 14. Again, largely because, like, it looks cool. I love the way Dragoons
It
look.
looks so cool.
But no,
Super
in
cool.
games, Dragoons are far less useful than you would ever hope for.
Yeah.
Like, especially...
I get the
like,
mentality.
FF4, you get Kane in the party. Kane is a good damage dealer, and his jump can be great as a gimmick to get out of damage.
Yes.
But you don't miss him when he's not in the party. And when you've got 3 and 5, where you get to choose your job classes, Dragoon, with the exception of like Garuda in FF3, where you need a party of Dragoons, which is one of the worst parts of FF3 for it, you almost never want a Dragoon because there's always a better option.
Right.
God damn it.
Like nobody explained DPS to them, yeah. Nice.
The joke with Dragoon, and you can tell that, you can tell whether or not someone's like played 14 quite a bit, because the joke with Dragoons in 14 is that they do not dodge attacks.
Okay.
And that's not a thing of like, oh yeah, the Dragoon class prevents you from dodging attacks, they don't have like a dodge thing or anything. And it's more, no, people who play Dragoons will not move out of the way of attacks and are always dead because of it. And speaking as a Dragoon, there is some merit to that.
Why is that?
Sometimes you just get caught up in shit. Sometimes it can be hard to see.
Okay.
Heaven's Ward, when they introduced Heaven's Ward, and it was like, okay, now you've got level 50 to 60. One of the new abilities they got, I think it was there, the elusive jump, was like this big backflip that would be really good for taking you out of AoEs. It's fucking cool. Its cooldown was like 2 minutes. So you get to use it like maybe once a boss fight.
Yeah.
But no, with Dragoons, it's largely a melee thing. Like, being right up in a big boss's arse, and particularly because, like, a Dragoon will do more damage from the back in 14. Like, it's specifically a thing. Hit him in the back. That's where you'll get your dots. That's where you'll get your special bonuses for your attacks. And, like, you'll be right up in there. Sometimes it can be hard to see stuff. Oh, here we are.
Top of the Hut?
Oh, 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 oh.
Help that painting.
Help that painting with a random sound.
Humans!
That's a good one, I like that. The painting? There's a monster in my painting. Painting of a goddess. This is a gimmicky fight. Oh, I forgot what we named Realm Flame.
Oh yeah.
Shadanuk. Through these numbskulls. No one is gonna remove me from this fine new painting. I'm Sheriff J.W. Pepper. This is a
There you
gimmick
go.
fight.
This is heavily censored.
To a degree, less than you think.
I feel like I remember seeing this in like a comparison. It's like, hey, here's the different things that were censored in these different games.
Like, it is censored, but it's smoke. They've added more smoke, but there's less of it.
Yeah.
Less of it added than you think.
Gotcha. Nice. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
You think it speaks how often I've got people dying that I just have Phoenix down to the top?
I think so, yeah. Eesh.
You bastard. Aha! Eat that, you dick waffle. Where are those big potions? See, you can't damage the goddess.
Right.
Is it? No, you might be able to damage the goddess. If you kill it as the goddess, it doesn't die. Might be,
Okay.
I don't remember the specifics.
I don't know. I don't have the answer to that.
It's interesting
wanna
going
find
back
out.
to like earlier Final Fantasies and thinking about like FF7. Just how light on this kind of bullshit 7 and onwards were.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she's not covered up all that much more. Let's see.
Yep, I think that's a love token. No, it's just charm. Did they rename
It doesn't
it
really
love
say
token?
anything. Ah, the goddess regenerates if it runs out of HP.
Yeah, so you can't kill it as the goddess.
So there's no point in attacking it. Although she has 56,000 HP anyway.
Turn back. This isn't good because, like, sellers I'm using for Runic, Sabin and Moog and Mog are asleep. Edgar's charmed.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was.
Oh no. I mean, it only targeted...
It targeted the ones that were asleep.
Right.
Uh-oh.
So, it's saying it's linked to Mog being in the party, but you would have had to have done a dance, and you didn't do a dance.
Nope.
So I don't know. But yeah, the accepted answer is that Mog is part of the party, and one of his dances has that chance for that to happen.
Really hope that that jump would kill him.
Would have been nice.
Specifically just so that We wouldn't have to worry about Doom Timer running out.
Right.
I would have been so angry if it had died then.
Oh, bananas.
This shit is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
Phantasm.
Yeah, it's sap. Fucking hate sap.
Gotcha.
'Cause it's basically poison, but like there's nothing you can do about it.
Right. It's timed, yeah? Or no?
I don't know. It might be different between games.
Yeah.
Turn back, you gimmicky bitch.
Oh, good!
This drill is the drill that shall pierce the heavens.
You should be dead soon.
Get hope. Oh, god damn it.
Oh, that's lame.
Like, it's the big problem with this fight, is it can just take ages because of this.
Right. Yeah, online it said the demon takes 5 hits before he switches back. Obviously, that was not 5 hits.
No, it'll do it randomly.
Yeah. Miss, that's good. Hey, there you go.
This is definitely something I'm glad that 7 cuts down on. The ATB gimmicks.
ATB gimmicks?
It's like, oh yeah, no, something's happened, and if you attack the enemy now, then that'll be bad for you, so wait.
Right.
FF6 kind of introduces it, and there's just so much of it just kind of being garbage.
Yeah. Yeah, right. And they do it with Guard Scorpion with the tail, but it's like, it's one time, and then I can't think of another time where that is a problem.
No.
And now I'm trying to think about it. Can't come up with anything, though.
Come on. Come on. Sorry, thanks, sellers, for your fucking light-ass runic.
Hey. Deuces.
Random set.
Nice. The monsters croaked.
So this picture is hinted at in the world of balance. That the guy's like been through a bunch of painters and is searching for like a painter who can truly capture what he's after.
Yeah.
Stealing your shit. Starlet. Awesome. Alright, so let's see. Tritok, still going. Ifrit, we're done. Already got Rasputin's mark, so that's good. Cure 3.
Ooh.
Plus Remedy at a 20% increased rate. But this, Cure at 25%, Cure 2 at 16%. Or 16 times. Like, that's worth having for new party members anyway.
Yeah.
Rato. You're learning Raspunosmo. Right, let me check how everybody's doing with Raspunosmo. Got it. Got it. Got it. Excellent. 'Cause I want everybody to have it. It's the MP draining skills.
Right.
I hate gimmicky fights. I hate just like long fights that aren't difficult.
Yeah.
Like if a fight is difficult but like long and difficult, then like I can get on board with that. That can be exhilarating.
Sure. Yeah, no, that's just a waiting game. It's like, okay, we can't do anything. And I mean, I guess the gimmick is like you wouldn't know that, but we do know that, and now it's just tedious.
Yeah. Alright, so let me go back in the airship. Get Realm. Yeah, lift off.
God, I hate this place.
Everybody does. Like, the worst part of it is, like, it's worth going through.
Yeah, I remember you said that.
T-Pain.
T-Pain. I'm so happy. That was such a Final Fantasy V laugh, though. The way the mouth moved.
You know,
That
you're
little
absolutely
triangle
right.
mouth.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
FF5's so good.
Yeah. I agree. I think they really did a nice job. I mean, 6 does it better because it looks better. But oh man, they really started with the sprite animation for emotion. in 5, didn't they?
Yes. Because 4 sprites were very non-expressive.
Right.
Which is fine, like, expressed through
Sure.
dialogue entirely. I
Of
think
course, of course.
5 definitely works that way, though, with it being more light-hearted and comedic.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely see more of that, and that's something that I don't ever bring up, but I'll give credit to it when I think about it, is the way the sprites have emotions. You know, the little, like, I don't like it when Kefka does it because he's a arrogant piece of shit, but like the finger wags and like Celis doing the like, oh, me sort of thing. Like you can visually see that better in this, so that like it's cool. It's cool.
It is something that's kind of a downstep for, I think, all of the PlayStation Final Fantasies. I was thinking of it just 7, but like none of the PlayStation ones get to have like expressive animations like that.
Right.
Although, to be fair, like 9's very like stock animation in a similar way to 6's.
Okay.
Like how the characters will do stuff like the finger wag and the ha 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 and everything. Like it has those animations that everybody will do, like the hands and
right.
such.
Mm-hmm.
7 and 8, not so much. Although I suppose 7 does have like the hair flip, which everybody does.
Yeah.
Even Cloud does.
Yeah,
that.
Tifa does it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think 7 does an alright job of it. 8, I don't really remember. I only played through 8 maybe twice. Maybe.
I think what it is more expression through animation than expression.
Yeah.
Did I save? Alright, so what we're
I
gonna
don't
do
remember if you
is
did.
I'm gonna throw on Dragoon Boots are not gonna be useful to us here. I'm gonna put the Moogle Charm on.
What does a Moogle Charm do?
No random encounters.
Oh, nice.
So, we've mentioned the Cultist Tower and how it's like one of the worst places in the series.
Yeah. My reasoning is because the music is god-awful.
Makes me think a little bit of Majora's Mask.
I could see that. The Giant song?
No.
Well. Oh.
Specific thing I'm thinking of, I can't think of where exactly it is.
Yeah.
I'm
I get what you're saying,
around
though.
Ikano Canyon. Only use magic attacks inside.
Right.
But also, you have guaranteed random encounters every so often on these stairs, which is one of the
Oh, really?
worst things about it. Which is why I specifically got Mog for this, because Moogle Charm will
Okay.
turn those encounters off.
That's great. Safety bit. That was good.
Is it a relic? It is a relic. Attacks from mortal magic attacks. So instant death.
Right.
Yeah, like, you'll go up a flight of stairs, it'll be fine. Then you'll go up the next flight of stairs, and bam, random encounter right there. Right on that step. Guaranteed every time. But because it's coded as random encounter, despite it being a specific thing, Moogle Charm just negates it.
Is this where they got the idea for Shinra Tower? It seems like the same exact motion.
No,
I mean,
I
it's
think it's just
stairs,
like long tower of stairs,
Yeah.
which I feel like Final Fantasy did before this.
Sure. Phoenix Tower. Orc Tower, they did it again.
There's one of the
Oh, there's
dragons.
a dragon.
My god, it's the stunner!
And then Jerry Lawler, oh my god!
So yeah, this is one of the 8 dragons.
Okay. Is he like a big deal, I guess?
They're all optional bosses with a specific element.
That dragon was not white.
White, I think, is specifically holy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just leave.
You're gonna leave? Okay. Pearl. Bye. Mug.
Yeah, so
That's funny.
like the 8 dragons are like a set of monsters that are unleashed when the world is destroyed.
Right.
They mention like Fumbaba, Doomgaze, and the 8 dragons, and they do outright state if you defeat the 8 dragons, you awaken Crusader.
Okay.
You defeat him, and you get the Crusader Magicite.
Ooh.
2 of the dragons are in Kafka's Tower,
Really?
so you're not getting that until like endgame.
Hmm.
Yep, and there you go, Cultist Tower. Moogle's Charm,
Nice job.
that's painless. Gembox.
Gembox. Oh. That'll do it.
That is why it's worth coming up there.
Right. Hey guys, how's it
It's
going?
not essential, but it's absolutely worth getting. But just getting up here is such a pain. Use Moogle Charm to do it. Skip all the random encounters.
Yeah.
You still have to deal with a cultist leader who is just not fun.
Yeah. Ooh.
And he has a gimmick.
Of course he does.
When he dies, he'll cast Ultima.
That's a lot of damage.
Am I too underleveled for this?
He might be.
Thanks, Clim.
I remember this fight.
Yeah, that's right there. Gembox, double cast.
Right.
We'll come back to this though.
I think that's the best idea, yeah.
Yeah, he dies, he casts Ultima.
Okay.
And the suggested idea for that is to have Life 3 cast. Life 3 is guaranteed re-raise.
Oh.
There's a way
Okay.
around it.
Hmm.
If you drain all of his MP, he will die.
Oh.
He will also not
Bet he has
have
a
the
lot of
MP
MP.
to cast Ultima.
Right.
He has a considerable amount of MP, yes. My camera's really being a dick today. I'm landing on the grass because I'm thinking this is FF7.
And the poor technology of the high wind.
It's probably about time to go and get Clim, though.
Clim? Is that a time-based thing, or is it like a story-based thing?
You don't have to get Terra. I think it's a time-based thing, like do a certain number of events
Okay.
after, like, coming here the first time.
Right. I think that's crazy that a character like Terra is not required.
Well, it ties
Finish
into
the
the whole thing of like not FF6 not really having a main character.
Right. Except Celis is required.
That's only because you
Which is
start
like-
as Celis.
Right, but that's what I mean. Like, of the characters to choose, why did they choose Celis? Just interesting to me.
Possibly
Well-
because Celis, her character arc is mostly done.
Hmm.
Like her character arc then, like basically, is almost entirely done with her decision to stand against Kafka and the Empire
Gotcha.
on the Fallen Continent, and then it's wrapped up with her redetermination to find her friends.
Right. Hello, pup. It's a good thing that dog showed us where to go.
It's exactly why the dog exists.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then after that, like Celis doesn't really have any kind of character after that.
Hmm.
And it goes back to the point we've mentioned previously of the world of Ruin, because you can have any character, nobody has specific lines, or very few characters
Right.
have a specific line.
Right. Which is probably why I forget everybody's character by the end of the game.
It's fair. I mean, everybody does have their own character moments,
Yeah.
stories that they go through, with mostly the exception of Sabin. Sabin's just like, oh yeah, rescue a child from inside a house that Sabin's holding up, and then that's it. Edgar has this whole thing of his dedication to saving Figaro Castle. Realm has both her dedication to the painting and then her resolution with Strago. Strago doesn't really have much, which is another downside.
Yeah.
Locke has the finding the Phoenix Magicite.
Right.
Like there's positives and not so positives.
Yeah.
Fun Baba.
Oh no.
I'll handle this. They really should have made like an overworld sprite for this.
Fun Baba?
Yeah. 'Cause, oh yeah, the ground's just shaking and Fun Baba's somewhere.
Yeah, there he is.
Get him.
And how do those legs support all of that body?
It's a weird design. And like, I don't think it's entirely due to perspective.
Yeah.
Gotcha, you chunky bitch.
Couldn't we have just done this before?
No.
Terra went out and fought him, right?
Yeah, for story reasons. And then we came, like, Terra came out and fought him and lost. And we came out and, like, fought it and then it runs. And now this
Oh,
is the
that's
only
right,
reason
it
we
ran
don't
away.
win, because it blows a couple of us away. It's frustrating because I think it's random who it blows away. And then Terra comes
Okay.
out and joins the battle.
Oh.
I think for this fight, Morph is unlimited.
Okay.
So, like, I really hope you gave Terra some magic. I really hope you gave Terra magic that Fun Baba doesn't absorb.
Does he absorb magic?
He just absorbed Bolt.
Gotcha.
Yeah, this isn't a particularly difficult fight.
Yeah, I feel like fights are a lot easier when you don't have to deal with stupid mechanics to avoid.
Hmm.
Oh, it's a boss fight? Cool. You know what boss fight I really like? Thinking about gimmicks, like gimmicks that are fun and interesting, is Lost Number.
I don't follow.
I like the Lost Number boss fight.
I don't follow.
Because like when you get it to half HP.
I know what the gimmick is. I'm not seeing the fun and interesting part.
Oh, because it can change depending on what your last move is.
I mean, I guess it
I
is.
think
I
that's-
don't know. I'd say fun, but like, I guess it is interesting as something to manipulate. You do have
Yeah.
some measure of control over, which determines like it requires strategy as a result to put it into a position
Yes.
that benefits you.
Yeah.
And like you are right. Like that is a better way of doing it.
Mhm. Yeah. Hello, children.
Come and play with us, Sabin. Forever. Ever. Ever. Clim's a monster. What's that good random sound?
I didn't hear it. Nice.
It faded out at just the right time.
Yeah.
See, this is one of those things of like, it doesn't come across too well in the sprite art. But
Yeah, I remember you were saying.
Terra's Esper form is supposed to be kind of monstrous.
Right.
Or, like, at the very least, very inhuman.
Yeah.
I can fight. Oh, what's the line? There's a line I'm thinking of.
Oh.
Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh, I never watched that regularly.
Did you ever see the, like, an Arthurian kind of legend tale thing?
Okay.
But King Arthur's like this little dweeb. It's like, oh no, we gotta face the dragon, what can we do? And somehow King Arthur ends up getting a pair of glasses.
Okay.
And it's like, I can see, I can fight! And like just rips, it goes from like, you've seen Timmy Turner in Fairly Odd Parents. Yeah, like
Yes,
that
yes.
height or so. Like goes from that,
Okay.
rips his shirt off and turns into like this 7-foot tall beefcake with flowing orange
Okay,
hair.
yeah. That's
It's
awesome.
absolutely ridiculous. Finally, I understand that feeling, even though I kept it buried for so long. I'm sure it's called pancakes.
Oh, good. The power of love. Yay.
Don't need money. Don't need fame. Don't need no credit card to ride this train. I must go now, children. My sparkles would be with you.
Yes.
I'll return when I feel your future's guaranteed. When there's no more people to stab.
Or the monster will come and eat you.
Help me to understand a part of myself. Now I must go to war. I'm thinking like the Charge of the Rohirrim in Lord of the Rings: Return of the King. Like the King Theoden's speech, like rousing, inspirational, epic, and it ends with them all just shouting death.
Okay.
Like,
Awesome.
to glory and to death! Death! Death!
Yay!
And like the cavalry charges, and it's like it's an army made of cavalry.
Okay.
That's the point, the horse riders of Rohan.
Right.
And like it's a huge force and it's fantastic. They're all just screaming death as they charge the orc line.
That's pretty scary, yeah.
Fucking awesome. You need to sit down and like actually watch the Lord of the Rings movies, Clim.
I watched the first two. Return of the King is next.
Good, because that's the one it happens in.
Yeah.
It's really good. I really enjoyed the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Let's put Clim back in the party.
Yay! It's me.
Hold on, Clim. Nether again. Nether again, sir. And then Max von Sydow gets stabbed in the back. See if you can figure out what I'm referencing.
I don't know.
Judge Dredd.
What?
Judge Dredd. The
Oh.
1995 movie starring Sylvester Stallone, Armand Assad.
And Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider, yes. I was gonna say Max von Sydow next, and then I was gonna say Jürgen Prochnow before I got to Rob Schneider.
Yeah, that's the only other name I know.
I like that movie.
It's a good movie.
It's got a
I haven't
really
watched
good
it.
vision, like visual design.
Yeah.
I feel like it does really capture the visual style of the comic.
Okay. I didn't know the comic, so I have no...
Oh, I didn't at the time because no parent in the right mind will let a child read Judge Dredd.
Sure.
And I was 3.
Right.
Tintinabar.
Yep.
Okay.
Sounds like a chocolate bar.
Tintinabar? What would you do for a Tintinabar?
Would you climb the cultist tower?
No.
No.
Hyper Wrist. And... I don't. Wall Ring's actually a good idea for Cultist Tower, though. Like, preparation for it. Wall Ring.
Yeah.
Wall rings. Potions to like get around that for healing.
True.
And like Rasp and Osmos.
Yeah. Should work, right?
It should.
Yeah.
I would probably need more wall rings. Ultimate, of course, pierces reflect.
Of course.
Lift off. Thunderbirds are go. You played Elite Beat Agents?
Have I ever played what now?
Elite Beat Agents?
No.
Do you have any way of playing DS games?
Wait, is that game you played?
Yes.
That,
That I had
Yeah.
the game muted, and I didn't realise.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, let me just
Yeah.
play a rhythm game on stream, and I didn't realise the game was muted. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go! It's good. I probably shouldn't do another rhythm game on stream after the
Guitar
Great
Man?
Guitar Man disaster.
that game was ridiculous.
It was funny, like, I'll definitely give it that. That one stage,
Yeah.
I was there for like an hour and a half.
Yeah. Yeah, that was something.
Oh, there's the Velt.
Oh, good.
You can tell it's the Velt because it's got those funky beats.
Yeah.
Random
I
sound.
hate this song. I hate it a lot.
Clim hates this song.
Ooh, I don't hate that one.
No, it's the thing of like, Clim hates this song, and I press the random sound button, and then it starts playing those shows by the planet.
Yeah.
If it started doing the chanting, like, it would have been even better. Like, Clim's origin story, just the hatred of the Velt. We step outside the cave and the Velt's on fire. Oh, oh, oh.
It's amazing. Toe cutter. Watch out. Protect your toes.
Doomsicle. Has the FF6 battle theme grown on you?
No, not really. It's catchy. It's obviously catchy. But I just prefer other music to it.
Like the FF13 battle theme?
I like the 13 battle theme.
Yeah, it grew on me. I quite like it. Blinded by the Light.
Yeah, when Yeah.
Oh god, I forgot. That's the specific thing. He's like, oh, how do we recruit Gao again? Same way we did the first time.
Oh, you find him in a battle somewhere?
Yeah, but it's like these guys tell you like, never came near us when like all four of us were together. You gotta have an open space, and they'll just jump into your party.
Ah.
Success!
One thing I would definitely thought worked against 13 is like it got rid of a lot of recognizable themes, including the victory theme.
Yes. Yeah, I can't believe they did something like that.
The victory theme in 13 is so weak.
Yes.
Meanwhile, 12 uses the victory theme less because the way battles work. It
Right.
only really uses the victory themes post-boss fights.
Right.
But it has
Yeah,
like this
but it's, like,
quiet
orchestrated.
chanting.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, you know, that's pretty good. I like that. I'm glad it's not after every battle because that gets tiresome.
Sure.
But like, I like that. 14 has it again.
Right.
And like legacy sound effects and just like sounds and music, I think are really important for these things.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially if they're like not just a character reference in them. Because I swear to fucking god, if Prompto doesn't stop saying that goddamn line,
Yes.
I'm gonna punch him in the throat.
Well, between that and the Chocobo theme, like, just stop.
Yeah.
Oh god, we're fighting Aloe Vera.
Just the weird massive bones.
Yes.
Makes me think of that one boss out of Rondo of Blood.
Struggling to remember.
I think it's one of the alternate stage bosses, so you may not have seen it.
Okay.
This is concerning.
Yeah, sure is. Oh boy. There are parts of this battle theme that I do like.
Is it a da 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 da?
Yeah. And the bass line's good in it. I just don't like the ascending and descending thing. I just wish there was something more done with it.
It's got some good percussion.
Yes. Yeah. And the doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, that part, I do like that. But yeah, the intro of it, because you hear that the most, you know, like in a lot of the random encounters. Once you get strong enough, like that's all you hear. You hear that part, and then you kill everything, and it's like, okay, victory fanfare, we're done.
It's definitely something I think a lot of people don't pay enough attention to with battle themes. Like, you've got to make the intro really good, because it's going to be the part you will hear over and over again.
Right.
Like, talking about Persona as a good example of that. Persona 1, I said to you yesterday, like, getting on that lone prayer train.
Okay.
The battle theme for the PSP version of Persona 1, which I've said, the PSP soundtrack, because it's a whole new soundtrack done by Shoji Meguro. It's very, like, later Persona. It doesn't really fit with the game, but it's a damn good soundtrack. It's a banger. And, like, that battle theme is good. And it's like... Lived in buried memory. Goes on. Persona 3 has baby, 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 baby.
Yeah.
Persona 4. I face out, I hold out, I reach
like
out
that
to
song a
the
lot.
truth of my life, seeking a seat. Persona 4 Golden replaced it with Sans Make History. I'm not anywhere near as fond of it.
Okay.
And of course, 5 is like the violin opening of Last Surprise, like da 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 da.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, the opening has to be really good, and it's
Yes.
something that you definitely notice with like Devil May Cry 5.
Okay.
Like, you replace, like, there's the battle themes that the game comes with, and if you have the deluxe edition, you get extra battle themes from 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Right.
But they're not set up with the same dynamic intro, the same dynamics of it.
Okay.
Because, like, the songs evolve, they add more to them as you get a higher rank. Like,
True.
With Nero, Devil Trigger. Like, once you hit that A rank, it starts hitting the chorus and such.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So, like, you play any of the other songs on it, and they don't do that. So that gets very tiresome, always hearing, like, the start of those songs.
Okay.
Kudelka was definitely weird with its music. His battle theme wasn't bad, but it never felt right.
Oh yeah, that's right. It never really felt like it was in place. It felt out of place.
Yeah.
I can't remember it, but I remember saying that. I don't like that these guys are so eager to cut our toes.
You just gotta move your toes back at the last second so they just get your nails.
Sounds like a dangerous game.
Most dangerous game of all. Man. Thinking about it, like, Shin Megami Tensei in general has very often had like really good openings of battle themes that you can really get into. Like, I'm always super down for like Nocturne's normal battle, like. What helps with that is there's also like 20 different variations of the opening that will randomly select.
Oh, cool.
Digital Devil Saga is always like really good with that.
Yeah. Hey, it's Spiz. What's going
The
on,
Spiz. Random sound for the Spiz. I'm going to need to replace your The Spiz sound alert now with that. It's like he'll just redeem it when he comes and he'll just be shocker.
Right. I need to get a different chat bot to make things like that work, because I know Crag has it set up to do that, and Romo has it set up to do that, where like when somebody sends a message, it realizes who it is and it'll do like a whole thing for that person.
Teak got it set up so if you respond or like type somebody's name with specific people, it'll say stuff. Or whenever people type in my name, he has an automatic shout out for it.
Okay.
Like, he's not named after Chrono Trigger, but you should go and watch him play RPGs at twitch.tv/mecha-chrono.
Gotcha. Doing alright, Spiz. How are you doing?
Oh, that's actually a thing. Chrono Trigger is due to be coming up. I was planning to do the PC version. I might not. I might do the Super Nintendo version instead with the Chrono Trigger Complete hack, which puts the DS script into there. Because I finally ended up ordering the RAFnet Wii to USB adapter that I was after.
Okay.
Which, for our made custom shoutouts to having someone do it. And it's fair.
Yeah, that's cool.
And like, it's more viable for regular people. Like the regulars that are in there.
Right.
It's like the you know the input the Wii remotes have at the bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Those plugs. What it does, you plug something that'll plug into the RAFnet adapter, and you plug that into a USB. The controllers for the NES Mini and the Super Nintendo Mini use that input.
Oh, okay.
And I've been wanting to be able to use those on standard emulators for ages because they are really good quality controllers.
Got it.
Yeah. So I finally ordered that, so I'll be using like the actual it's an official Nintendo controller.
Right.
Like it's really high quality, so I'll just be using that. So like, you know, maybe I'll just do Chrono Trigger with that controller on Super Nintendo.
Sure. That sounds cool.
Like, for whatever faults a lot of those mini systems had, the controllers were usually really good.
Oh yeah.
Like, we complain with the PlayStation Mini of like, why does it have the original release controller, the non-analog controller? Whereas like the original controller, it's built like really well, and it feels really comfortable.
Yeah.
If I played more like Mega Drive games, I'd consider picking up one of the Mega Drive controllers. I'm sure you could just buy the controllers standalone on like eBay or something.
Yeah.
And the PlayStation Mini and the Mega Drive Mini, the Genesis for you guys, they just use direct USB. So no adapter required, just plug it in, RetroArch. You can set it up through RetroArch, it'll be fine.
Oh, that's perfect. Not that you really need that.
No, but like it makes it feel better. It's not necessary, but it feels better. Yeah.
The only game I ever consistently played on Sega was Sonic anyway, so it's like all those buttons did nothing.
Just do the same thing.
Yeah, they just did the same thing. Yeah.
I don't play enough of anything Mega Drive.
Right.
Like, if I was gonna sit down and play a game on there, chances are it'd end up being Castlevania Bloodlines.
I mean, it wouldn't be Vector Man?
Yeah, like, it's just... Part of it is, like, I never really grew up with the Mega Drive.
Uh-huh.
But like, even going back to it, there's not a huge amount that I'm overly interested in on it.
Yeah.
I'd like to do the Fantasy Star games at some point,
Okay.
but I don't really care enough about having the specific controller. With these, it's just that I already have the controllers for them, and they're good quality controllers.
Yeah.
Wolfman.
Oh god.
That's not a Wolfman at all.
Do you think that's Sir Behemoth or Senior Behemoth?
Senor.
Or Super Behemoth?
Senor.
Senor Behemoth.
Senor Behemoth.
The Genesis has a great library of Sonic games.
Genesis has like 2 good Sonic games.
What about Sonic Spinball? I don't hear you saying anything.
See, my thing with that is like, I said it has 2 good Sonic games, and you're not questioning which of the 3 good ones is like the not good one.
Right.
But no, like Sonic Spinball, I don't think is particularly good, but I'm not into pinball games to begin with.
Yeah. Well, neither am I. It's the only game I've ever played.
Sonic 3D Blast is like, no.
Obvious bait is obvious. I don't know. I just played through Sonic 1, 2, and 3. And aside from them being like... Well, Sonic 3 is not hard. Sonic 1 and 2, they have their moments. I think 1 is like any other first game of its series, right? It's just like unnecessarily hard. Good luck. 2, it's not as hard as 1, but it's longer. And then of course that thing that you mentioned where you have to fight all those bosses without any rings.
Yeah, like right at the end. And it's like, oh, did you get a game over? Back to the title screen.
Right.
It's like, yeah, no, fuck you, Sega.
Right. Only played Sonic on Game Gear. Oh. I think I have a Genesis lying around, actually.
The Game Gear Sonic games are interesting because they were on
Another monster appeared. Oh no. Sorry, I got distracted by the second Senior Behemoth.
Senor Behemoth. Yeah, I'm gonna just say that's bad design team.
Yeah. I mean, that's a fair point, but you might use all those lives fighting the one mantis that just ruins your life in Metropolis Zone.
Yeah, slices are bullshit, making die in hell.
Like, are you kidding? There's that one. There's just that one. He's just like, hee, here I am. You can't dodge me. Good luck.
Here I am, Uncle Mo. Thank you, man. Yeah, like Sonic on Game Gear is kind of interesting because those games were also on Master System.
That's what iframes are for, yeah.
I feel like
Game Gear was interesting.
I feel like at this point, see, you are accepting that it's just badly designed, but also refusing to admit that it's bad. Like, it's bullshit, but that's what iframes are for, so they compensate for it, so it's not as bad. But like, nah, it's still bullshit.
Yeah, right. There should be a way to finagle, and like maybe I've done it. I don't really remember, but there should be a consistent way to not get hit by that thing. Like, you can know it's coming. You see that he's there. Like, you're running on the thing, you're running on the bolt, and it's spinning up, and you see him there. You know it's time. And you have to, like, jump and time it. But...
There's no excuse for losing all your lives.
Say what?
What's he said?
Ah.
We can't do anything for her here. Do you know that Shadow is a woman?
I had no idea. News to me. This guy are sick.
Let's take her back to the master. Like, that's twice.
Yeah.
Like, that's beyond a misspelling. You've done the same thing twice.
Right.
I really appreciate the convenience of wireless controllers. But, like, I love that wired controllers don't just fucking die on you.
Yeah.
It's been one of the
For
worst
sure.
things about, like, gaming on PC now. Is, like, almost no game will pause on PC when a controller dies.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I remember you were saying that the other day.
It's infuriating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Sonic 2 was what, 92? I'm gonna hold it
Sounds
to
right.
the time period of, like, Mario. Mario had gotten that shit better by that point with Mario World.
Oh, come on.
What is it, Clim?
I tried to look. Yeah, 92. The first result it gave me was 2022. It was giving me the movie release date. Like,
Sonic 2 was released this year? Huh. How strange
yeah, I
that
think
it
it
has
said
so many
April.
sequels already.
yeah, April 2022.
Sonic Tuesday.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. It was, I think, the American release promotional thing.
Mm.
And it finished me, but I won't be coming back. I want you and the girl to live in a peaceful world. This is the beginning of, like, the flashbacks you get to Shadow's life.
Okay.
You only get these flashback continuations if you have Shadow in your party when you sleep at an inn.
Okay.
So it's entirely possible to miss all of them after this. Are you okay? Oh, I forgot that Shadow was Star.
Perfect.
I will say though, like, for a lot of the stuff that Sonic does that I don't like, I do really enjoy Mania.
Okay. Abbott's Rock. Oh my god. What a rarity.
Oh my god, it's a giant rock. Come this way, Kaiba. What I'm about to show you will blow your mind. Okay, but put it hard to beat that giant rock. Oh my god, another giant rock! You probably could have done that better with your Kaiba impression.
I'd have to know the scene you're talking about.
It's the abridged series.
Oh, abridged, okay.
Of course, that set of lines, that set of dialogue isn't going to be in the actual series.
Yeah. Oh, hey. It's a giant rock.
Really disappointing you didn't say that in the Kaiba voice.
Can't do it right now.
Kaiba boy.
No, I refuse. The hell? Where is this?
This is the Phoenix Cave, I think.
Ah.
So...
Do we have lock for this? Or is lock here?
This will be where Lock is.
Gotcha.
So, I'm going to lead one party, you're going to lead another. I'm going to take Edgar,
Let's go.
Sabin, and Mog.
Okay.
I'm going to let
Oh.
you have T-Pain.
Okay. Send
now,
me in
what
with
I'm
the
gonna
old
do
man.
is, like, I'm gonna not do this because I would like to have, like, other party members here.
I got you.
Bye, Clim.
Bye.
Bye. Why the fuck am I in a set of there? Goodbye, Clim. Goodbye. Meow. We've already dealt with let's go back to the Vel and actually recruit Gao.
Oh, good.
Which
I
will
can't wait.
mean I'll need to take somebody out of my party.
Right.
So I'm gonna take out the person who dislikes him the most. Sabin dislikes him the most. You have to come with us to meet Gao. Random sound. I really likes that one today. Oh, that was
Good.
I'm Ninja. I'm your friend. Liar!
So you attack him. Fantastic.
Just never come back to this place.
Yes, please.
I mean, I'm gonna come back to this place, but it'll be off stream for grinding.
Okay.
Alright, let's do next. Okay, so mobilers we're done with. Cyan.
Oh, I thought we, we only got hints of cyan.
Yes. I think Cyan is around Zozo. Maybe able to get
Didn't
through
we
that.
go to Zozo?
Yeah, we did. You'd be able to get through the rusted door, and I can't remember how we did it.
I don't know.
Once we do that, though, we can head to Doma and deal with all of that. And also decide if we want the Raiden Esper.
Raiden.
It's... I think you have to trade Odin for him or something. There's a caveat to it.
Yeah.
In that it teaches you one of the most powerful spells in the game.
Okay.
But to get it, you have to give up the only Esper in the game that will increase your quick on level up.
Okay.
The GBA version adds another Esper that will increase your quick, because like every Esper increases something on level up. So if you're equipped with that Esper when you level up, that stat will increase by that amount. On top of like what it increases anyway.
Right.
and like it's the only Esper that increases quick.
Okay. Yeah, I don't like missing out on stuff like that.
How do I open the rest? Let's see about checking it real quick. Yeah, it's Mount Zozo.
Okay. Yeah, I just remember going to Zozo. Because all those assholes were still talking about that clock.
Yeah.
And then I asked you if you ever found that, or ever did that thing with the clock.
Right, there we go. No. Yeah, we talked to the guy in the inn, he'll sell us Rust Red for like 1,000 gold. 1,000 GP. So I just didn't talk to the right person when we were here last.
Gotcha.
Cafe. Cafe is censorship. In Japan, it just says pub.
Okay. Cafe.
I mean, I guess what
With
the
the
word
guys.
they're going for is like tavern. But like you try and
Yeah.
write tavern on like that.
Yeah. Yeah, not gonna happen. Bummer.
No one who speaks German could be an evil man.
Good times. So I think what we'll do is we'll see about starting to head up Mount Zozo, and then see about calling it.
Okay. Aha.
The only guy who doesn't laugh. Apparently.
I see.
Mm.
Let's not be
Not-
from around here.
There's not beef around here, you're telling the truth. We're not gonna be able to do this next week. The shift I'm on, I think, is 4 till 12.
Okay. Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
What if skis?
I have put in a request to change my availability.
Mhm.
So if it's accepted, they'll consider me unavailable between 5 PM on Sunday and 12 PM on Monday.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
I can't see why they wouldn't accept it.
Right.
Because, like, currently my availability is, like, just open. Available for
Mhm.
everything.
Right.
If they're gonna turn around and say no, then it's like, that's bullshit.
Right.
Like, what, you want me to always be available to work for you? Like, that's not how life
Mhm.
works.
Right.
It comes up.
It sure does.
There you go. Rust Red.
Just dissolved.
Snake, are you okay? Snake? Snake!
Mount Zozo. Zozo.
Excellent. Ice shield.
Yeah, so this area we can't get to earlier specifically because of the door.
Mm-hmm.
So these enemies are specifically set for World of Ruin,
Okay.
as opposed to like the
guess-
enemies we've been fighting in Zozo, which just weren't. That bear fucking mugged me.
I see what you're saying. Wow! Do you get the stuff back that he steals? Seems that way.
Yeah.
Red cap. This cave looks awfully similar to the other caves we've been into.
It's just the mountain tile preset, like the mountain cave tile preset.
Yeah.
Admittedly, this kind of thing did get better with FF7 onwards.
Right.
Those pre-rendered backgrounds, man.
It's good stuff.
I think about it. I think I mentioned this like while we're playing Resident Evil.
Mhm.
Like, I wish we could get more pre-rendered backgrounds again, but there's no good reason to ever have them again. It was a technical limitation. It was to make the backgrounds look better than they could be.
Okay.
We can have more detailed backgrounds because they're not really backgrounds, they're just pictures.
Right.
And there's no real reason to have them now. Even if you were going to do fixed camera angles, you'd still be probably simpler, easier, better off just using like actual 3D renders rather than like taking pictures of those 3D renders. There's no way you could do them better.
Yeah, yeah. It's pretty interesting. Like the technology part of it.
Yeah, like I say, it was specifically to make these things look better. Like FF7, when it came out in '97, was like backgrounds one of the best looking PlayStation games.
Yeah.
It took the idea that Resident Evil had, but had good looking backgrounds.
You don't think Resident Evil had good looking backgrounds?
RE1. Like RE1 is mostly fine, but some of those backgrounds are awful.
Oh,
RE2
sure.
was a big improvement in that.
Yeah. I get it.
What did I just get?
You
leveled up.
learned magic.
Yeah, Tri-Tuck. Absolutely want to put that on someone else now.
Yep.
Sellers is the best answer. Not Sellers,
Era.
yes.
Starlet. You don't want to learn Cure 3 first?
No, Cure 3 won't be as useful.
Fair enough.
If necessary, if I need like the big healing, I'll just go out and buy a lot of X potions. It's the thing I've really grown to appreciate as I've gotten older. It's like the absolute validity of like full heal items. I used to always prefer the magic.
Okay.
It's the same with like Resident Evil. Like I always prefer using herbs to first aid sprays.
Sure.
But then you get to like RE3 and you realize the thing of RE3 is going to lower your rank just based on healing, not what healing you're using. Just like, fine,
Right.
then I'll just use first aid sprays, then it makes no difference.
Right. Yeah, we were all sort of trained to not want to use first aid sprays.
The weird
For
thing
the
with
rank.
that is like RE1 doesn't care.
True.
RE2 does. RE3 will judge you
Like-
regardless of which you use.
Yeah.
I think Code Veronica might go back to the RE2 thing. Like, as it is, that ends up with you with most of the classic Resident Evils not caring about your specific use of first aid sprays.
Right. Huh. Yeah, I feel the same way, Teak. Like, that's why, Mecha, when you said there should be a point redemption for using a Mega Elixir, I looked at him like,
refusing to use elixirs. And I was like, I could say elixir, but let's go a step above that.
Yeah. Oh, God. But then, once I get the W item materia, I'll just make 99 Mega Elixirs and none of it'll matter.
We should have had you do a retranslation.
Say what?
We should have had you do the retranslation.
Why? Oh, because they
made
that bug.
Took that out. It was like, God damn it.
Yeah. Bullshit.
Yeah.
That's right.
I did tell you, I got the a specific update of the retranslation that keeps the canon names.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did tell me that. No more Lino.
Newer Castlevania, Metroidvania games, it feels necessary with some of them. Like, it's a rarity in Symphony of the Night, but God, Soul Steel in that game. That's cheating.
Soul Steel.
Like, Clim, you've probably not done it to the extent I have. Soul Steel specifically. But, like, there are points where you'll be in a boss fight, it's like, oh no, I'm almost about to die. And I'll pull off Soul Steel. Like, great, that's 300 hit points restored.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's not right. That's broken. Portrait Ruin, like, very heavy on potion usage. I think a big part of it is because there's Symphony of the Night gives you other ways of healing. Specifically with Soul Steel, but like there's a lot of food items, and there's a lot of food items. Later Castlevania games cut down on those food items and don't give you any innate way of healing through spells or anything. So potions become the only way of doing it.
Okay.
I'll use health items where I need them. I'm not getting a game over. Like I bring up like Portrait of Ruin, like, some of those bosses do, like, bullshit damage.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny, like, in RPGs, I'm usually saving right before the boss. And so if I get to a point where I have to use an elixir or a mega elixir or, like, a full heal, I'll just be like, nah, whatever. Let it kill me. I'll go back. I'll try it again. I'll do better.
Alright, so I'm gonna replace these earrings with that gold hairpin we just got.
Hell yeah.
Half MP.
Yeah, that just means you can cast stuff twice as much.
Yep.
I love that.
Fine diamonds and underpants. I like a bit of leeway, a bit of mistake room. And, like, stuff can still be intense. Like, some of those boss fights during the Ritual of the Night playthrough were absolutely intense. Like, that OD fight that I just kept going back into.
True.
I love when I'm doing stuff like that. It's like, okay, let me just throw myself at this over and over, and you can see the visible improvement every time. I love that.
Mm.
It brings me back to, like, when I was doing Azure Striker Gunvolt, and there was at least one boss where I was like, I died so damn fast, I was like, I'm never going to be able to do this. Did it second time. There's, like, just that much of an immediate improvement from me.
Yeah.
I like it. It's great. Like, I like visibly improving and stuff like that. Or when I was doing the Virgil fight recently off stream. Like, for the most part, I was getting better every cycle.
Yeah. Yeah, Devil May Cry is a good game like that.
I look forward to doing Devil May Cry again on stream. Because, like,
Yeah,
there's a lot of the stuff, especially in 3, where there are specific counters that can be used that are really good. Like, Agni and Rudra, I found Cerberus is, like, Cerberus's revolver technique, especially if you got it listed to level 2, is really good for just forcing them into a counter state and then breaking that counter state immediately.
Cool.
But no, the final bosses of the Castlevania Metroidvania games tend to just be bullshit anyway. It's like, you saw the final boss of Ritual of the Night, didn't you, Clim?
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of stuff like that. Like, that boss is very reminiscent of the final boss of Aria of Sorrow.
Okay.
Which isn't particularly fun. Dawn of Sorrow's final boss, Menace, is bullshit like that as well. Portrait of Ruin's final boss isn't too bad, but it does have an insta-kill attack, which is kind of bullshit. Order of Ecclesia's final boss is interesting. It's like, oh yeah, no, standard Dracula fight in a Metroidvania game.
That's a good quote to pop up.
It's like, oh yeah, standard Dracula fight in a Metroidvania game. And then, okay, phase 2. He's going to transform into a monster now. He doesn't.
Yep.
He just starts walking at you. And the fight becomes so much harder.
Yeah. He starts walking at you. That's the most terrifying thing in some of those games. It's like, oh my god.
Oh, it's bold of you to come this close. Walking directly at me, are you, Dracula? Yeah, I can't hit you from all the way over there. Oh, is that so? Then come as close as you like.
Oh god.
Fucking JoJo, man. It's perfect.
Homer sleeps nude in an oxygen tent, which he believes gives him sexual powers.
It's good stuff.
Indeed.
But that's going to do it for us for today. I feel like we didn't actually accomplish that much.
You don't think so? We got Realm, we got Strago, we got Shadow, we got Clim back.
I mean, Realm was most of it. It felt like Realm was the longest piece of it.
Yeah.
Strago's just like, yeah, go into the Tower of the Cultist Tower with Realm in the party.
Right.
Gao is just like having open space on the Veldt.
Yeah.
A little bit of story stuff with Clim and then bam, back.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like things were accomplished.
Yeah, it's fair. Like I say, we're not going to be back next week because I will be working. Hopefully, it'll be the week after. As I say, I've put in a request to just like make myself available for these. I've said before, I like the Sundays being the regular stream times, even if nothing else goes right.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. I am in discussions with Chance about bringing Chance back in when he's available. But the current suggestion is not Sundays.
Right.
Mostly because like Chance isn't going to be available on Sundays. But that's still in the works. But hopefully, early next year we'll get back to Persona 3.
Perfect.
And also like just do more Shin Megami Tensei.
Good. Yeah, because I know you want to do that.
I really do. Like it's a good series. I just want to be back at RPGs in general.
Right.
So I was talking yesterday about the possibility of just like ending the 10 years of Resident Evil early. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on hiatus for a little while and not necessarily end it. So we're going to start Eternal Darkness tomorrow as the last game for Halloween. And then after that, I think we're going to start Suikoden as the 200 follower goal. And the 10 years of Resident Evil will be on hiatus for a little while we do a few RPGs. And then we'll bring it back to finish it off.
Nice.
And that will include... See, you got like 8.5 games already. And that will be the Chris campaign of Remake, Zero, Dead Aim, Outbreak Valve 2, RE4, and Deadly Silence. If we split it up as well a little bit, then it'll give me more interest in doing Deadly Silence, like both campaigns, because it is just RE1 again. Quality of life features aside, it's RE1. But if I jump back into the 10 years of Resident Evil right after Halloween, I'll be honest with you, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do Zero. I'm going to say no.
I think that's reasonable.
Yeah. So yeah, like, we give that a bit of time. We'll come back and we'll finish it. It might take as well, like, Bane redeemed Skies of Arcadia like 2 years ago.
Right.
It took a while, but we did it.
Yeah.
I was really happy to finish that, actually. I was mostly just like the stress of hitting 100% with that. That was my own fault.
Yeah.
But we did it. I did it. I got the 100% and did the Vice Legend run.
Yes, you did.
Like, god damn, that was satisfying.
Yeah.
So yeah, 10 years of Resident Evil will be on hiatus, and we'll do some more interesting RPG stuff. It's
excellent.
It feels like, with the exception of FF6, it feels like it's been ages since I've done RPGs. And like, the last RPG I did that wasn't this was Kudalka. And like, that wasn't fun. It was interesting,
right.
It wasn't fun. So yeah, we'll do some RPGs, and like Suikoden is like top tier. I say that Suikoden 2 is supposed to be like top tier.
Right.
Yeah, but consider Teak, it was like a month ago, but this is also like primarily an RPG playing channel.
Right.
So I've gone for like a month without doing RPGs. And like, there's so much stuff I want to get to, like, especially on the list. Crisis Core coming up. I'm gonna see about doing like a PSP setup. I need to have a word with one of my artist friends, because like, I want to get some specific overlays.
Okay.
For like PSP. Because like PSP's widescreen.
Right.
But because it's originally intended for like a smaller screen, like if I shrank that down, I need to see about like the specific integer scale. Specifically integer, to keep it clean. There's stuff in the future, like Crisis Core, Chrono Trigger, like various stuff.
Yeah.
So Clim, what are you playing at the minute?
I'm playing Final Fantasy VII. I spent the last 3 hours breeding a gold chocobo.
Or
Say what?
and you were breeding that. You spent 3 hours breeding gold chocobo. So
Like, so what? So like,
yeah,
what
like,
can I do with it?
Why did you do it, Clim?
Oh, okay. Because I'm gonna get all the fancy materia. I'm gonna get Knights of the Round. I'm gonna
Wrong.
get
The
Mimic.
correct
I'm gonna
answer is because you didn't want to do carry armor.
Oh, to avoid carry armor. Yeah. Yeah. Even next week, like, I'm gonna start by getting all those materia, and then I'm gonna go buy the villa in Costa del Sol.
Ooh.
Because what reminded me of that was I was looking at your money right now. I'm like, ooh, 145,000. Like, that's pretty good. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. I sold that all materia to buy all those Silka screens. Like, oh right, I can buy the villa now.
Were you gonna say syphilis greens?
No, I was not.
It sounded like you were gonna say syphilis greens.
I might have.
Yeah.
Like, I might have started to by accident, but it was not, like, in my brain.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely give Clim a check out. Clim streams on Saturdays at 12 PM America time.
Yep.
So check Clim out.
Yeah. We have fun.
He's been known to have fun.
Yes. Has yet to be proven, but it's widely believed.
Scholars theorize.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, getting materia, getting the villa, and then I don't think there's anything to do. So then I think I will go to Junon.
Yeah.
And then fight the carry armor. I'll probably get up to the crater. That's probably where I'll end.
You think?
I don't know. We'll
You
see.
think next time, like, doing all that and then from Junon to the crater? Because, like, after that, City of the Ancients... I know, like, City of the Ancients, Key of the Ancients, not a whole thing. The Midgar raid can take a while. I would have thought that'd be at least
that's
like
what
an
I'm
hour and a half.
That's what I'm saying. I think I'll be able to do Junon and the raid on Midgar.
And everything in between.
And, like, ready to go into the crater. That's what I mean.
Oh. Well, yeah, I've been doing
Yeah.
longer streams recently, so I suppose it's entirely possible.
Yeah. Yeah.
I say,
I don't know,
it
we'll see.
probably is only like 4 hours of time, isn't it?
Yeah. And I mean, I'll do the cleanup stuff. I did some ultimate weapons. I got Vincent's ultimate weapon already.
Yeah.
I got Tifa's.
You know, I got Sid's.
Barrett's. No, because you can't get his until after the rocket launches.
Is it? I thought you just got it from the Sunken Galnica. am I
No,
thinking of?
that's his ultimate limit break, and you can't get that until you have the sub.
Right.
Right, so I need the sub
That's
for that.
fair, yeah.
Venus Gospel, the rocket has to launch first.
And then the guy gives you Venus Gospel, yeah.
And then, yeah. Yep.
Alright, that's fair.
Yep. Yeah. Missing Score is in
He is in
Midgar.
the raid on Midgar.
HP Shout is in
He's in
Midgar. Limited Moon, you get after
Boogan.
Midgar.
You've gotta
Ultimate
like,
Weapon,
make
you have
the
to fight
Bugenhagen
Ultimate
death
Weapon.
scene.
He's not even on the map yet.
You gotta get the Bugenhagen death scene for Limited Moon.
Right. Conformer is on the Gelnica.
Where'd you get Cosmo Bemrick from?
The safe with Lost
yeah,
Number.
You're right.
Yeah.
That's a
Which
weird place
is
for it.
it is a weird place
But
for
I
it. and
suppose
it
it's
could
not necessarily
potentially
any weirder than Omni/Slash being a Battle Square reward.
Right. Yeah. What else? All creation.
Pagoda?
Where do you get that?
Dodo fight in the Pagoda? Like, isn't that the
Maybe.
point of it?
Maybe I have it already. I know you get the Leviathan materia.
That's not from the Pagoda, is it?
Yes, it is.
Are you sure you're not thinking of, like, Leviathan scales to go back from June?
Leviathan scales you
They're in
get from
June.
the...
Yeah, they're in June. You go back with Leviathan scales.
Yeah,
You sure
I'm
you're not
talking about the
thinking of that?
Leviathan materia.
Is that in Wu-Tang?
Yes. Yeah, because I explicitly did that before I went to the City of the Ancients so that when I fought Genova, I would have water protection. I put Leviathan with Elemental attached to it.
I remember you saying something about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, nah, there's a water ring like 5 minutes before it.
You were right, you get all creation after beating Godo.
Yeah. It's good to know that we're both right about some things and not knowing about some things.
Yeah.
It legitimizes
Yeah.
me. But yeah, check out Clim. Saturdays, 12 p.m. American time, 5 p.m. British time. On twitch.tv/ClimHazard27. If you could change that to Crime Hazard, I would really appreciate it. But I imagine Crime Hazard's probably already taken.
It's a good question.
I don't like having numbers in my name.
I get that.
Yeah.
Crime Hazard.
Crime Hazard. Clim and I will hopefully be back in 2 weeks' time with more of the World of Ruin of Final Fantasy VI.
Yep.
I will be back tomorrow with the second playthrough of Eternal Darkness. Get in there early, and you could help decide whether or not we'll do the Chattur'gha or the Ulyaoth playthrough.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's important because it determines, we choose at the end of Chapter 1 who is going to be the main villain of that playthrough. The first playthrough was Xel'Atath. And that leaves Ulyaoth and Chattur'gha.
Gotcha.
Good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I look forward to that. Like I say, get in there early before the end of Chapter 1, and you can get to decide. I'll probably do a thing of whoever's in chat, first person to say a name. First person to say the name and spell it right.
Okay.
No, I'll probably say first person to say red or blue because they're the colours for them.
Gotcha.
So look forward to that. I think Chattur'gha's the harder playthrough. They all do essentially end up with some level of difficulty. Different levels. Because you end up getting certain magic spells earlier or later, depending.
Okay.
Because you gain certain alignments earlier. And you've got the restore spell. If you use the restore spell with the red alignment, it heals health. You do it with the blue alignment, it heals magic. If you do it with the green alignment, it heals sanity.
Okay.
So if you get the red alignment first, that's easier than if you got, say, the blue alignment.
Right.
But I forget which one sets up which order. I think Chattur'gha's the harder playthrough, but I can't be sure. It would make sense of that being the last alignment you get in that playthrough, which means you'd have no good way of healing yourself for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, look forward to that.
Cool.
And Tuesday, hopefully, will be the start of... No, well, it'll be the continuation of Terminator Resistance.
Nice.
Which I've been really enjoying. Good stuff. You mentioned it earlier, but I don't think we were on streaming. You say the soundtrack. You thought the soundtrack was also really good.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was really good. I mean, Terminator music. The whole second movie is a lot of it's done by the metal band Fear Factory, or at least they've done inspired things by it.
I think inspired by it because I think the music itself was done by Brad Fiedel.
Okay.
It's the same composer from the first one.
Yeah. But to be translated into metal music, that's pretty cool. So, and it was very militaristic, drum beat, and it was tense. It really made the tension. It was good. It was good.
That sequence of infiltrating the hospital and then escaping the hospital was so that was good tension. Really enjoyed that.
Right. Yeah, pretty good.
But yeah, hopefully that'll be Tuesday. So that's pretty much it. Clim, do you have anything you want to say before we go? Anything to plug? Talk about? Anything? I don't know.
No, other than thanks for having me. We always have fun, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah. Whenever next time will be.
Yeah.
One more random sound for the road. Oh shit. I think that's a good one to end on.
Yeah, that works.
We'll catch you next
Very
time.
good. See ya.
I realise I didn't do like the thank yous and everything, but you guys know what those all are at this point. I do it every time. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Like especially thanks for chatting. Thanks to Clim for being here. And thanks to me for
Thank you, Mecha.
not bashing my head against a wall until I lose consciousness.
Yes. Good job.
Good job, me. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye, Dr. Nick.
Wanna take you for a ride?